I gave Control Priest a try last stream right after the patch, and I gotta say it felt really strong. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick updated guide about this quest Control Priest, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys know what you could be doing with, as well as what to expect against it. If you find the video helpful, a like and subscribe would be appreciated, and don't forget to check me out live on stream each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list, and I did see people did really well with it in Top Legend, and it's not that much different from lists I've showed you in the past, albeit it does run things like Ruby Sanctum and Flash Heals, with which you can basically OTK people. We also have the full Imbue package, with which you are gonna get yourself a lot of extra stuff. With the Cleansing Clerics, you're gonna have a very hard time dying, and also you could actually be having lethal of your own with the help of Ruby Sanctums plus Flash Heals, especially if you've already equipped a Tesh. We do have a ton of removal with things like Eternal Firebolt, couple of Shadow Word Ruins, couple of Medivh's Triumphs, couple of Moonwells, and of course a couple of Devouring Plagues, and this way you're gonna have a very hard time leaving the opponent with a board. We do have the endgame package with Medivh, with Karajan, with Tesh, obviously they're a package, and we even have armor gain with things like Ancient of Yore, so if some opponents are trying to OTK you with a clean 30 damage, it might not be enough, because you might have even more with the help of armor. This deck is basically winning by not losing for the most part, but since we do have the OTK potential with the Ruby Sanctum, you do actually have yourself quite a few teeth, and if the OTK doesn't work, you also could just overwhelm the opponent with the help of Medivh plus the location. Going through the cards, we have a couple of Flash Heals with which you could be healing yourself not to die, or you could be using it to kill the opponent later on. With Mend, you get to, again, kill a big minion thanks to the help of Ruby Sanctum, or you could just be using it for the sake of card draw, or you could be using it to actually heal one of your minions back to full. Reach Equilibrium, you're normally not really gonna reach it that many times, you really don't have that many shadow spells, even though sometimes you could, and that would indeed give you quite the good minion, with which you could be pressuring the opponent for sure. With the Ruby Sanctum, like I said, you could be using it to kill the opponent from hand, you could also be using it just to kill opponent minions with the help of Mend, hell, even with Flash of Heal it could be worth it. But for those of you wondering what the OTK looks like, basically, once you've played 1 or 2 Cleansing Clerics, making your Flash Heal heal for 7 or for 9 or heck even for 11, with the help of a Tesh, which is going to be doubling up your healing and your damage, you get to use Ruby Sanctum, you get the Flash Heal, and if you've amped it up, you could be dealing like 18 damage from hand with just a single, and usually you are going to have both locations on the board with both Flash Heals, so you could easily be doing 36 damage from hand. And that could even go more, because you do have ways to get yourself more Cleansing Clerics, be it from your Imbues, be it from your Intertwining Fate, that kind of stuff. With the Lunar Wing Messenger, you are going to get yourself a good amount of lifesteal, and also imbue your hero power, so it's a very valuable minion. Devouring Plague helps you basically heal back to full, even with just a single Cleansing Cleric. This suddenly heals you for 12 instead of only 4, as long as it actually is attacking into minions without Divine Shield. The Eternal Firebolt can be pretty helpful, especially again if you've amped it up a couple of times. Starting to heal for 7 for only 3 mana while killing 3 health or less minions could be pretty good. The Intertwining Fate can give you some interesting outs as well. Getting something from the opponent's deck, as well as a copy of something from your deck, could be pretty worth. The Calderae Priestess is an amazing imbue minion for you, gives a lot of anti-tempo for the opponent, and it also sticks a good 3/3 minion for you while imbuing your hero power. It really is an OP minion. The Cleansing Cleric is a nice little Chillwind Yeti with a good bonus effect for it, and if you manage to stick this guy nice and early without the opponent contesting you too much, you should have a much easier time actually living against them. Shadow Word Ruin can absolutely ruin some matchups for the opponent, and being smart about when to use and when to save this card can really make or break your win rate with this deck. The Ancient of Yore is going to help you big time with the card draw, and even though it's only giving 3 armor nowadays, it's still pretty worth it. Medivh's Triumph costing you only 1 mana is really huge. Don't forget this thing deals 4 damage to your minions as well, however, and you're always supposed to be controlling a legendary card because your quest is such a legendary card. The Moonwell is another great card with which you could be removing a lot of things, and after you've actually equipped the Tesh, this thing starts dealing 8 damage to everything for the enemy while healing 8 for you, or more if you had the Cleansing Cleric. The Black Blood is also pretty cool, but something I learned the hard way is if you're actually full health and if nothing is damaged for you on the board, this guy is not really gonna attack anything, so that can be pretty miserable. Something like that could happen if this guy attacks into a 0 attack minion as well. Like, it's definitely has quite a few ways to flop, so be smart about when you're dropping it. And another thing, if you actually drop this guy and then let's say Flash Heal, this guy is indeed gonna attack, because it is stating that after you restore health, yourself to a character, attack a random enemy minion. It only attacks minions as well, so don't think this can go face. And lastly, we do have a Tesh plus the location plus Medivh, a very, very amazing package, especially the weapon. Some people think that just destroying the weapon does negate everything this guy can do. And yes, you can no longer really easily OTK people without the weapon, and you're not going to be healing as well. Obviously, don't attack with this weapon, don't swing ever with it. But you can also use the Karajan location, which is going to be giving you a couple of 8 drops a couple of times. That can really overwhelm the opponent, especially if you've cleared them nicely. And of course, Medivh silences and destroys all other minions, so this could be a great way to handle some egg boards, some death rattle boards, that kind of stuff. Don't forget it also does that for your board, however. Going for the matchups, here's what we have right now. Death Knight's apparently not that great. Companion Hunter also could be miserable. Big Druid could be rough. Aggro Druid you shouldn't face too many. Same with Herald Demon Hunter. Most Paladins should be a problem. Leyline Mage should be a problem apparently. Herald Shaman as well, but personally, I don't think it's that bad, guys. Like, I really feel this might be a skill issue for the most part, so the better you become with this deck, the better results you're gonna get. Mulligan-wise, here's what we have. Going first, you are obviously always gonna hold on to your quest. Even if you don't think it's gonna come down to playing the quest, it's just here so you can actually get yourself 1 mana Medivh's Triumph, so don't get it twisted. Getting yourself the good imbue cards could be pretty good for you as well. Depending on the matchup, Medivh's Triumph can be great. Cleansing Cleric can also be worth. Again, matchup dependent, Eternal Firebolt can be nice. If you're against slower matchups, the Intertwined Fates could be great. Against Faster's Devouring Plague is worth. The rest, not so much. On the coin, again, much of the same deal, so mulligan accordingly. That's about it for the deck. Actually, not that expensive for a control deck especially, so if you want to be playing Hearthstone a little bit slower, this might be the deck for you. I hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, a like and a subscribe would be appreciated. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend with it. Hope you enjoy. I mean, Wild is just not that interesting, man. Wild is just Wild. It remains basically unchanged for the most part. New sets don't really impact it all that much, and content for it, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna do all that good. Let's go like that. You love it? I mean, yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just a bit too wild, isn't it? A bit too wild for the most part, and it feels a little bit repetitive, which says a lot from somebody who plays Standard. But you get it. Feels like it's just a bunch of gimmicky broken decks that Hearthstone doesn't care too much about, so why should we? Let's draw a card, I guess. Well, he can grab my Calderay, I guess. If he wants to be imbuing. Yeah, thing is, you see it once, you've seen it 1,000 times, you know? I don't know. I don't mean to shit on the format. I did used to play it here and there. Heck, even coached a few people to Legend in there, but it's just not that intriguing for me, I guess.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
Herald Sinistra, you say? Might as well. Rat Trap's gonna help against the rogue. Yeah, let's see about it, Tragedy.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
See how that go. I'm tired, boss.
Scales fall from the eye.
The true masters draw close.
That is not bad at all.
Visionary!
Well, might as well have 2-1. I don't know. It was cheaper, but it wasn't permanent. Let's not forget. This guy kept the card he got. Okay. Could just ruin that. Could be a bait, of course, but quite a large minion. It's gonna be here for a while. Let's do this. Let's look for Medivh's ship. There you go. We got even Medivh's Triumph, which is not bad. But very soon Medivh is gonna be pretty good too, so I'd rather just do that. Vanessa could be okay for a deck like ours.
I remember this place well.
Astron could be this plus that. July 7th, wasn't it? He ain't doing much. Not sure why.
Meet here at midnight. I've got a plan.
I guess. Draws nothing.
The time has come to hasten.
Probably shouldn't have picked that. Costing me the top deck like that. Maybe he's preparing for his dragon play. Guess not. So dumb. What? That was stupid. I forgot this thing doesn't attack the first time on its own. Food for thought. Why are these the same, by the way? Did they do the art and then decided to add a third one? Kinda feels like it.
Nice to meet you.
Here's the full art of it. Really feels like there could have been another art style for one of them. Feels like he's trying to bait me, but let's go for it still.
Karazhan's doors are open to all who seek it.
My brood will inherit this world.
Random, by the way. That's fucky. At least he can't attack with it.
Choose soon.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Be gone, dark influence.
If I do this, will I keep the cards? Let's find out. Apparently.
The time has come to hasten.
That's kind of fucky. But not that fucky. I don't even burden top deck and I can just do this next turn. And let's not forget we have location ready. Those are cards.
My readings are
I did.
Okay.
Gahoon versus Uther. I will fight with honor. The outbreak begins.
Another pally. This time for real though. No backseas for real, for real.
The light dims, but we fight.
Heal. Spends the coin though, so. Oof. Let's turn this door move, you say. Well, good news, I can kill both of them with this. Actually, I can just bait him into this thing, can't I? Should I bait him into this thing?
Many options.
Maybe he doesn't even have it.
Break their ranks. I grow weary. My blood to save the dream.
That is mildly annoying. Let's see. That's pretty good.
Job's done. Reporting for duty.
Elune, bring guidance.
Let the scales fall from the eye.
Alright.
Who dares destroy
Ew.
my ways?
That's disgusting. Kill me, you piece of shit. You fucking dumb bitch. Barrow. This 3/6 is carrying him hordes. There's down the storm I was hoping about.
Reporting for duty.
4 off lethal for him, we clear the whole boards. Not the whole board though. But good enough in it. Could kill it, but the cost is a little bit steep in it.
Options.
This feels so dumb, but his hand is basically empty. Piss. Please, they're not supposed to run the 4-mana weapon no more.
Reporting for duty.
This kind of helps.
Elune, bring guidance.
Should have seen what's in this first, I think. It's kind of okay. Technically speaking, I could even just play it. Like healing for 6 for 3 turns in a row. Very disgusting. Ah, fuck it, let's just play it. No reason to play harder than it has to be.
Calling for reinforcements. Reporting for duty.
No need to make it more erect than it has to be, guys. Erect enough.
Your fate is woven.
We beseech thee.
I guess I should have attacked with the minion last turn. He had us in the corners, not gonna lie, but the corners have never seemed further.
The victory is yours.
As he also noticed. Gone are the days where we had a corner at our back.
Tyrande.
Behold
Hilarious. Yeah, we're against Aurora Borealis. In this economy. A fellow priest, you say? That's gonna be miserable. Can't wait. Well, we have the LTK chance. He don't. Maybe. Aurora Borealis. In this time of the year. Totally situated in his kitchen. You can play that game. And we're already falling back. Psych! Off the top, people. Fucking hell. Yeah, perhaps. I'd rather be me, though.
Bring guidance.
Not off the top. Rigged. Let's get some cyclage. Every day we cycling. Hey, look at that, off the top. Would you look at that? Giving him this info that we have this might not be the brightest idea, but... So we'll spend the mana. Who said anything about us being bright? We already have one of these. If we manage to discover a few more, the OTK is going to be very easy.
Elune, bring guidance.
The OTK combo? Well, once we have the weapon, Atesh, and we played a few of these cleansing clerics with the help of the location, you could be dealing literally 30 damage with a couple of flash heals.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
You will need both locations. Okay, so he also has his location.
We beseech thee. Elune, bring guidance.
Dudes imbuing left and right, not gonna lie. Imbuing a bit too much for my liking. Medivh's Triumph is kinda good. Kinda good though. Let's do it. All of that chip damage is really not gonna matter much. Next turn we could heal back to full basically with this into this. Without hesitation, so. Dude getting free killed the race though, not fun. Imbued that hero power 4 times already.
This fire must not burn again.
Let's just go ahead and do this.
Elune,
Let
bring
the
guidance.
scales fall from
Some happy cartoon tippy taps. Good boy.
Let the scales fall from the eye. Let the scales fall
Uh-oh.
from the eye.
Got that one gifted too. Not ideal for me. Okay, we got a second one at least.
Many options.
I'm not very sure this was a bright idea, but at least we protected our armor this way, so it's gonna be much harder for him to OTK us. And we finally chipped his mouth a little too. Chip that smug mouth of his. We have both flash heals in both locations, so as soon as we get the weapon, I think he's gonna be in a very rough spot. Back to full health, however, but at least we finally have a little bit of breathing room of our own.
Let the scales fall from the eye.
Elune, bring guidance.
Okay, we have 18 damage from hand right now. As soon as we get a dash, it is gonna be lethal, but will we get a dash? We're drawing as much as we can. He has a dash, we're in danger. I no longer like our odds. Okay. Odds are back on the menu, boys. But will he have his before we have ours? Let's watch. So here's the OTK, guys. We have 36 damage. And so does he. Apparently. Well, that was definitely one of the mirrors ever, guys. That was as mirror as they got. We literally had the exact same hands, exact same decks. Exact same top decks almost. That was a good showcase of what the OTK is, wasn't it? We literally had both of it. I was showing you what he was doing to us while he was doing it to us. Doesn't get much more explained than that.
Gahoon versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The outbreak begins.
Against the mangy mage. Might regret tossing this, but better get some of the early game. How's that for early game? It does, but it's not a combo you always need to do. It's a combo you do against slower matchups. For the faster matchups, you just don't die. Bro, the game's literally giving me the same shit. We tossed one of these, it came back. We tossed one of these, it came back. We tossed this, it came back, and stuff. Like, funny mulligan moments in it. The funniest of mulligans, isn't it? I don't even care about putting this on the board, so I might as well just heal for one. Not so much. Calderay was also kind of nice here, but he was gonna connect decent chunk of damage still, so rather not. He has a couple of tutus here. Calderay would have been lit. Doesn't.
Elune.
Might as well get this shit out of my hands.
We hunger for vengeance. Your fate is twisted with ruin.
I can fully clear if I go with this. It's not as much healing as it could be later, but I might not need all of that healing later, you know?
You win this.
He wasn't a fan of waiting around for a potential OTK later. He could have. He definitely could have OTK'd us later, but I guess he was having none of that. Bro, I'm looking kind of blue on the camera, aren't I? Let's hope I don't break the camera now. Please don't. Oh, come on, man. You dumb bitch. You stupid whore. I hate this camera so fucking much. So fucking much. Boss champ against the warrior. Let's try like that. You dumb bitch. The fuck? Guess it is dragon-like.
Feed my children.
What horror will hatch?
I do have fire crap.
Job done.
That's pretty lovely. I do have Shadow Word Ruin as well. I'd say I'm not in a hurry for so far, although he does go 0 to 60 real fucking fast.
Consider. Time has come to hasten.
Go with this guy.
Scales fall from the eye.
Feed.
I'm not gonna be fixing the camera, fuck it. It's gonna be the last game for the day anyway, so let's just leave it at that. Don't wanna be fucking with it. Just do that for now. I'm not gonna use it. We do have a fire spell in hand if we need to.
Change is coming.
Holding back with that Shadow Word Ruin a little bit too much maybe, but I was expecting him to have a big minion follow-up. There's that big minion follow-up. Would you look at that? That helps big time too. Nice. Should be easy game from here on out. This thing heals me back to full basically. There's that big man I was talking about all this time. Gonna be healing for a lot. Trolling the shit out of him. And the name, guys. We controlling. Trolling. I'd have what he's having.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Yeah, that'll do too. That's perhaps even worse. Fucking hell. Game shot on him. Shot on him vigorously and long time. That might be disgusting. That's also disgusting because it's basically... Fuck it. I'd rather have fun with this. Not sure what this guy is hoping for at this point. His lit game is kinda mediocre at best.
Change is coming.
He is hoping, chat. He is a hopeful person. Said no shadow spell noises.
Bring guidance.
I guess I could have just used location for damage, actually. Should have done that. I really don't get what he's hoping for though, like... In what world do you see this game going your way, my guy? Wasting his time and mine, as they love to do. He almost had me, man. That's what I thought. Okay, well, yeah, all around this breeze that kind of disgusting. Top 1000 with it, no doubt. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the stream. The camera almost lasted the entire time, so we take that as a win, I guess. I don't know.